just me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me.
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Darnella Jean, and welcome to the season 2, episode 9, the season finale of C'est la vie, Tales of a Free Spirit. So you have to just mind the voice. We had a weekend. I'm talking regular. Shay says I'm gonna talk louder, but I'm not. You know what's so annoying about my voice? Like, I really feel like I love God and I appreciate my mom genes and my Casper of a father's genes, but like, I really feel like I'm a loud person and my voice isn't meant to be loud. Like, I lose my voice over anything. Like, if I laugh too hard, talk a little, say one sentence too much, my voice goes away. So if I'm having so much fun, my voice goes away. Shay. But anyways, so what's happened since the last time I talked to you guys? Me and Shay I feel like we had like a really, really busy weekend. We did like nothing and everything all in one. So Friday, so I had to work Thursday night, got off work Friday morning, took a nap, and then my brother came and got me, and we went to my cousin Darnell's house. Hey y'all, hey Darnell, hey Stephanie. And we kicked it over there, had a ball, you know, whenever, that's why my voice really went away. Whenever I go to Darnell's house, my voice goes away, because we have a time. All we do is laugh and talk shit and dance and listen to music, and it's the best. Like, you in a room with more than 2 laryngeums, oh, you're gonna have a ball, for real. So that was fun. And then Saturday, wasn't that Saturday we went in canoeing and stuff? Saturday we went to Lake Calhoun and went canoeing. Shade for the videos up. No. But y'all, so how was I trying to vlog? I was trying to vlog like our stuff. Yeah, I look a hot mess, so I don't even know. But yeah, we went canoeing. It was fire. Like, I want to go a few more times before they close it. And then we went on the scooters. That was a ball. Just rode around the whole lake in like 5 minutes. We was beasting. And then, oh, shout out to Nene and her egg rolls. We went downtown and helped me sell egg rolls. Shay, girl, in another life, you was definitely a salesman, like a door-to-door salesman. Like, hey, yo. Like, girl, who is this person now with D? Like, it's like she know we got a business or something. Like, we really came down there. Ain't no playtime, ain't no kicking it. Like, we on a mission down there, which is facts. Like, we are. But it's like, girl, like, who are you? Like, I've known you forever. I've never seen this out of her. Like, she just, yo, what's my girl? Yo, come here. 2 for 5. Like, it was lit, but it was just like she really ain't playing about her sister egg rolls. Like, it was funny. Just, if you know Shay, then you just know, like, that's funny. Because she don't be talking to nobody, really. Well, she do, but not for real. And it was just funny, like, any little, don't walk past us with the egg rolls, otherwise you finna have to buy some. Like, for real. Hungry. But it was lit, like, and a lot of them kept on spinning the block. Like, we would walk past them and then they'll come back like, let me try them egg rolls. Yeah, Egg Roll Factory, niche shit is lit. BTW, so if you ever like see any posts or see that he's making egg rolls, I'm gonna need y'all to put an order in because her shit's lit. Just follow her Instagram, this is her information. Anybody that literally took a bite out of her shit they literally came in their mouth. No homo. But yeah, so that was our weekend. Oh, Shay and Nene and them went to the state fair. How was the state fair? It was lit. Yeah, it was lit. She said them prices weren't though. They was lit up. They was lit. Deep, I got. But yeah, Shay bought us back a turkey leg, so yeah, I'll be munching on that later after this podcast, cause yeah, I want to bite. And yeah, so that was pretty much our weekend. I feel like it was super fulfilled, but like super chill too. Like we was exhausted, but it was cool. It was a nice weekend. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the key with a cocktail because it's season finale, and I think every season finale I'm just gonna do shot for shot for shot for shot for shot for shot because it's season finale. Even though we gotta get up early, but I'm a beast and I'm grown and I do this and I does this and I've done this. Okay, I do it, I did it, I've done it, and yeah. So let's keep it a cocktail. Here, Shay. But yeah, I really just wanted to do an update on Lil Nas X because, okay, so I originally wanted to be like, he's motherfucking faking, da 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 da. But I did see another post that I guess he had made right before he went crazy. And I still think he kind of faked it, but I do feel like he's desperate. Like, I feel like as an artist, he kind of was saying that his career wasn't, his music and his career hasn't been going the way he's been trying to have it go. And he's been really sad about that. And I think that, you know, with him making new music and stuff, and him being desperate for like the attention and like the fame again, I do think he kind of staged that. But I think he really, he's really struggling. And I think he felt like he had to do what he had to do, and that was what he had to do. But, so yeah, I guess I'm still saying I believe he faked that shit. Like, it was fake, but, oh. Funky Dineva and Tamar. Did you hear about this?
I heard something. What's it called? I was talking about it, but
Y'all, so if you don't know Funky Dineva, then you can fast forward this. I'm just playing. Funky Dineva is like a famous YouTuber. He was on Fox Soul's TGIF, and he also is like, he used to do like a lot of reviews for like Basketball Wives and Atlanta Housewives and stuff. He's like a gay dude. Like, he's super cool. I love Funky Dineva. Like, that's my guy. But in Tamar Braxton, everybody knows Tamar Braxton. I don't know how I feel about neither one of them after this story, but this is what happened. So they was like real good friends. Like, I don't know if they was just real good friends, but they was good friends. Like, I remember, I do remember when Funky was like with T.S. Madison, like he hung out with Tamar at times. Like, he would always name dropped her quite a bit. So I know they had some kind of friendship. So they're beefed out now. Like, they ain't messing with each other. So what happened is that I guess for Funky Dineva's birthday, y'all, so if you don't know Funky Dineva, then you can fast forward this. I'm just playing. Funky Dineva is like a famous YouTuber. He was on Fox Soul's TGIF, and he also is like, he used to do like a lot of reviews for like Basketball Wives and Atlanta Housewives and stuff. He's like a gay dude. Like, he's super cool. I love Funky Dineva. Like, that's my guy. But in Tamar Braxton, everybody knows Tamar Braxton. I don't know how I feel about neither one of them after this story, but this is what happened. So they was like real good friends. Like, I don't know if they was just real good friends, but they was good friends. Like, I remember, I do remember when Funky was like with T.S. Madison, like he hung out with Tamar at times. Like, he would always name dropped her quite a bit. So I know they had some kind of friendship. So they're beefed out now. Like, they ain't messing with each other. So what happened is that I guess for Funky Dineva's birthday, Tamar wanted to go to like a certain club, but Funky didn't want to go there, but Tamar really wanted to go there. So then Funky was like, well, if you want to go there, you can pay for the shit, because I ain't trying to go. So Tamar was like, cool, I'll pay for the shit, and I'm going to get bottle service, and I'm going to get bitches to carry my name letter by letter by letter out. Because, yeah, for his birthday. So that's pretty much what happened. So it was at this bar, at this club, kicking it, drinking, having a good old lit time. Fast forward to the end of the night. Tamar's at the house, and she, I guess the next morning, she makes this post saying that she woke up in a pool with missing teeth and a bloody face, and she don't have no recollection of what happened that night, like after she got to the house. So people, I guess, and when I mean people, I mean like the internet, had went and was saying that Funky, basically, they were just saying very like heinous things, and just real like vindictive things about Funky Dineva regarding the Tamar Braxton situation. Like they were alluding to the fact that because he admitted that he did coke before, and I guess so the world just thinks he's like a crackhead or a cokehead or whatever. So they were saying that he could have possibly drugged Tamar, and girl, yes, saying that he drugged Tamar, or like don't trust Funky, basically group like putting Funky in that because Funky and Tamar was kicking it earlier that night. So Funky like calling Tamar, and Funky like, Tamar, can you like get on here, clear this shit up, tell them that, cause this is my life, this is my career, So Tamar not answering no motherfucking body. Instead, Tamar ended up posting her video of Mendices like a little bit after that, right? So Funky's over there getting irritated because he's like, this bitch can post videos, but I'm over here getting all this backlash about me allegedly drugging her and have something to do with it. So he hits her again and was like, look, witch, minus the W at the B, can you please clear this up? Like, can you at least just go on there and just be like, I had nothing to do with it. So Tamar then responds to Funky and was like, we can make up later, I love you. What that mean? So he got irritated and was mad. So then he gets online and gets to like letting it loose and be like, this witch, minus the W at the B, got X amount of time, alleged, just in case I say some shit wrong, because you never know. I be on, But she got X amount of time. She used to go on here and clear my name because she know I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. And if you really want to keep it a buck, a bean, a dub, a honey, this is all a motherfucking publicity stunt. She ain't break bust nothing. She ain't doing this shit for the views, for the video. That's why she posted the fucking video. Yeah. Basically airing her little dirt out or whatever. Cause he was like, I had no idea that I was finna be the collateral damage in this. So that's why he was upset with Tamar, because he's asking her to clear it up, but you letting it rock because it's giving you, it's still working for you. And so when he said all that, Tamar texted him, or Tamar's team. Well, first Tamar was like, you fucking with my life and my career, and you're basically like telling Funky like, this is my career, I'm known for my voice, you ruining me, you ruining my plan or whatever. And so her team also hit up Funky and was like, what can we do to like switch this up, take this down, whatever, to minimize the drama? Like, what can we do? Because now Funky was making videos, now Funky was talking.
So
now they reaching out to him.
Now y'all want to
exactly. And they was in like, he was it was like he said everything I just said in one video. Like, it was dry shit. Like, he was being very subliminal with it or whatever. So yeah, her team, and then they all reached out. So then he was like, I need the bitch to do what I've been telling her to do. Get on there and say that I had nothing to do. I didn't drug her. It wasn't none of that. Like, say something, because they got me fucked up out here. So then Tamar ended up unfollowing Funky. But not before she made, or it might have been after, but she still unfollowed him. But she still said, I love Funky, da 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 da. Like, I didn't quote what exactly she said. I feel like, and that's why I'm alleged. But I feel like she didn't even just say he had nothing to do with it. It was like, I love Funky, I've always loved Funky, Dineva. Like, it was something along those lines. Or whatever, but she still unfollowed him. So they beefed out. And then Tamar, I guess, was starting to get backlash because, yeah, like, it was a publicity stunt. Like, that you woke up with missing teeth, all that shit was for views for your. That's crazy, because we just watched the Jussie Smollett. Yo. Jussie Smollett. So y'all watched the damn, okay, ADD DJ. Okay, so boom, whatever. They beefed out. I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. Did you watch the Jussie Smollett fucking documentary? Okay, because we just did. And when I say we, I mean my best friend and I. We just watched the shit. And we going in like this nigga's a liar. We roasting, high-fiving, cracking up like, hell yeah, this nigga still. Bitch, he ain't do it. That nigga's innocent. I'm sorry, Jussie. I'm sorry for all the mean shit we said up until 2 hours ago. We was sure you did that shit. We was sure, I don't even know a better word than sure, but baby, if there's one, we was that. We were so sure of ourselves, nigga. Just as sure as I am, my mama named me Darnella. I knew you did that shit. I watched the documentary, baby. My baby's innocent. Free Jussie. He did not commit, can I say suicide? He did not commit suicide. Nigga. Okay, Shay, so boom. What you think of the video? Do you think he's innocent? Let me not speak for you. Do you think he's innocent?
That nigga is innocent.
Exactly. I'm not speaking for that bitch. She agreed with me. Oh, sorry. What kills me about the whole thing is the two Africans that went on like a whole tour. Like, how did we miss that? Like, after they was like, oh, they was on. And so basically, this is what the tea is. If y'all haven't watched it, because I wasn't even really gonna watch. Like, I wanted to watch it, but then I'm like, I only wanted to watch it to talk about it on the podcast, but I was supposed to do it last week, and I'm like, I don't really care to watch it. But me and Shay just watched another crazy ass documentary, so I was like, fuck it, we can watch it. And then the more I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, let's watch it. Just to, because that nigga did it. So let's just see, because he on there. Still saying he innocent. So I'm like, wow, this nigga's really, he a real actor. Like, he ain't letting that. But that's how they did it. They did it to make you believe that he did it in the beginning. Like, they went with that story. And then halfway through the documentary, they started making plays. In my Cat Williams voice. Making plays, nigga. So basically what happened, see, I know the story about him doing the shit. So now they led with, so the two Africans that worked with him and that allegedly, he hired to do the fake beat up, when they got interrogated. And so the interrogation that we thought we saw was no interrogation, because we saw the footage of them not agreeing to talk to the detectives. So in our minds in the beginning, you're like, oh, they ain't speak to no motherfucking body. That's not true. When the lawyer got there, they did talk to the detectives, and somehow, some way, they had the footage, the documentary people, had the footage, so we were privy to see that. We've never seen that before. So we was able to see that they did talk to the detectives for quite a while. And we also were able to find out that prior to them talking to the detectives ransacked one of the African brothers' houses, and the one that they ransacked was a felony, Soko, had a felony, and he had guns at the house. Because he had guns at the house and he also had a felony and he's also an African, yeah, they had some shit on my nigga. So when they were questioning him or coming at him, they threw some stuff in his face. Yeah. You got a felony. You ain't supposed to be around. Yeah, you got about 4, 5. This nigga had AKs and A1s and AR-57s and shit in his house. Like a lot of guns, okay? A lot of guns. And so basically they're alleging that he possibly could have taken a plea deal. And that's what it looks like. That he took a deal, and that's why they got out of jail so fast. And it wasn't even that, it was the fact that I think they got immunity. Didn't they get immunity? Like because they had to go to trial. They ended up having to go to trial, and whatever they said, they wasn't gonna get like.
Oh wow!
I feel like
because they was singing like a Canadian.
Yeah, they started cooperating with the police mighty fast, but it wasn't even that. It was the fact that there was witnesses that were suppressed. There was 2 witnesses that for sure saw, and even when I heard the neighbor talking, I'm like, oh, this heifer lie. But no, she was really telling the truth. She saw the suspect before they beat up Jussie, and they were really 2 white males. Like there were 2 different witnesses that gave statements, and one of the witnesses, the black dude, had gave a statement stating that he saw the 2 dudes, that the 2 assailants, and the officers was forcing him to say that they weren't white. And he had laid out 12 pictures of black men, and witness was like, they're not black, like they were white. And then the detective was like, yeah, I get that, but what if they weren't white? Like, what's the closest? So he's having to pick black dudes that weren't even the ones that killed, that beat up Jussie, that he saw, running from the scene. He picked the lightest one. But he was like, he wasn't even light skinned, he was white. And I'm like, what's the point of me giving you this information if you're not even listening to me? Like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. They weren't black, they weren't light skinned, they were white. And at the same token, the reason why Jussie was victimized, that's not the word. The reason why he was crucified, edit, was because the Chicago police at that time had at least, I think they said 16 lawsuits where they had to pay out each one because they were found guilty of some type of racist act, hiding evidence, just doing whatever they felt they needed to do to cover up the fact that they were wrong. And Jussie being a black, gay celebrity, oh, they would have bankrupted the fuck out of the Chicago PD. So that is the motive as to why Jussie was crucified, and his shit was covered up. But yes, there was video footage of the alleged assailants running. That's 10 seconds of that video was cut. Like I said, the 2 witnesses, their testimonies was suppressed. The 2 Africans that alleged that Jussie hired them, they went on a fucking tour, all on TV. I don't know how we missed all these interviews that they gave, laughing, keying, like they wasn't just.
Talking about how they beat him
how they beat him up. Oh, it was like a left and a right hook. Like on some Tyson pose. Like, yeah. And I just don't know how we missed that. But you know, it was people. I'm going to just say, I was going to say it's black folks, but I don't know. As people, like, I feel like once we know somebody's guilty, it's done with. And I feel like once he went to jail, to me, he was guilty. Like, the nigga got out 6 days later, as he should have, because what was the reason that y'all really was keeping that? Y'all had no proof that these Africans really were hired by Jussie. And even in the beginning, Jussie had legitimate reasons. Yeah, I wanted to keep the fact that I was taking some kind of steroid supplement a fucking secret. But I'm like, that nigga fake lying. But no, that possibly was the case. Like, it was crazy. So I just advise you guys to watch the documentary. Don't be like me and just assume some shit.
I'm just glad he stood on business.
Yeah, he definitely stood on business, for sure, as he should. Because the whole world was against him. And maybe that's why that was a good ass documentary. Moving along. Young Thug. WTF. Why they say Young Thug out here saying that everybody gay? The whole Atlanta. All your favorite rap artists that y'all idolize. Because I don't idolize nobody from Atlanta except for Outkast. He ain't talking about them. That's a whole different generation. I love me some Andre 3000. And I love me some Big Boy. That's about it from Atlanta that I fuck with. So I don't care about what else. But yeah, he said that they all get, he said we all take dick. He didn't say they all take dick. He said we all taking it. And then he said stay away from baby if you in a skirt or something. So I don't know if he's talking about Lil Baby or Baby from Cash Money taking over the 99 and the 2000s. I don't know. But Baby from Atlanta and other Baby from New Orleans. So you just take, I need to stop quoting that man. But you just take what you want from what that information is. But yeah, they said since, they said, Young Thug, like, since y'all want to call me a motherfucking snitch, I'm snitching on every motherfucking body. We all gay. We all suck. We all take. And okay. Oh, we also watched The Unknown Number. So I'm just give you a little boo-boo. We're gonna move on. So Unknown Number, guys. It was a white family from a white town, a very small white town. And this girl started dating this boy named Owen, and a girl named was Lauren. And they started dating. Lauren wasn't that popular. Owen had all the bitches, like, everybody loved him. Like, I don't know if he was a jock, but he was pretty popular. The girls, Lauren wasn't really nobody. So anyway, Lauren started getting all these harassing ass text messages. Then the girls that rocked with Owen started getting all these harassing ass text messages. And then Owen started getting all these harassing ass text messages. And basically this shit went on for a year and a half, only for the police to find out that it was Lauren's mother. And when I say Lauren's mother, I mean the bitch that pushed out Lauren. Her. This hoe literally been texting her daughter for a year and a half, telling her to kill herself, telling her that her nigga ain't shit, telling her that she gonna sit on his face. He make her want to cream. Any explicit text message that you could think of, she sent to her own child. And this was over a year and a half. So she's distraught with her daughter at face value, but at the same time, texting her ass behind the scenes, following her.
Running around acting like she's trying to figure it out.
Girl, we cannot make this shit up. And the mom, once she got, and the bitch, what did she lie about having a job?
Well, they said they don't know if she got let off or if she ever was really working.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, they did say that. I don't think the bitch ever really was working. But she is very good at computers, IT. So she was able to like knock them off their tracks for a year and a half. And she finally got caught, and she admitted to everything.
Quick. She was like, she was finna try to lie. She was like, my phone? And then
They asked for her shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she was like, "Rrr."
And they found out she had a second phone.
Cause the husband was blue. Husband was blue. He ain't know shit.
You gotta go somewhere tonight.
But the daughter, Lauren, she handled it really well. Like, she's really mature, and she had, from at least from what we saw on camera, it looked like she handled it well, because I would have been in fucking shambles. Like, this whole time I'm over here coming home, scared for my life, being threatened. My boyfriend was being threatened. Oh, so that's not even a tea. So the reason why she was texting her daughter, telling her daughter to kill herself, can I say that? Telling her daughter to unalive herself, telling her daughter that her boyfriend never loved her, telling her boyfriend that she's, the mom was texting the boyfriend saying that she's secretly in love, and he needs to leave her, and he needs to quit being a pussy. And oh my God, like, first of all, how do you even know how to speak, kid? Like, you're old as hell.
Then
But
after they broke up, she was still harassing this.
Yeah, because he was, when I say this was going on for so long, his mental health, not to mention his mom's mental health, because she was like, what the fuck?
Right.
So he broke up with her, and it was still going on. So we find out that she had an unhealthy attraction to her daughter's boyfriend, Owen. She was essentially in love with the motherfucker. Like, whenever Owen would come to the house, she would like do special shit, like make steak and cut the steak up for him, and like she would come to go to all his games. Even when they broke up, the mom said that the bitch, Lauren's mom, was still showing up to all his games. Like, she was obsessed. So yeah, she had an attraction to the boyfriend, and the mother was jealous of her daughter. Crazy.
That bitch was crazy anyway, because why is she on a documentary with them?
Yeah, she was on the documentary. That's what was throwing us the whole documentary, because I'm like, there's no way that she would be on this shit knowing that she did this shit. So me and Cher are like, well, maybe it's another mom. Then we're like, well, maybe they told her that it was a different documentary. No, she knew. Matter of fact, while making this documentary, she hadn't seen her. The bitch had to go to jail. The bitch went to prison, right? The bitch went to prison. She got out. She hadn't seen her daughter since before she went to prison. Thank God, because there was a point in time where she was missing. Excuse me. There was a point in time when she was missing her mom. And she was just like, I miss my mom, and I don't care what nobody says. Like, that's still my mom, da-da-da. Which I get it. I feel like you have, like, that's still your mother, and, like, you're only human. Like, that's your mom. That's just a different kind of love that...
Yeah.
It's just different kind of love. And everybody on this planet that's a fucking human has a mother. And we all know, like, your mom could fucking do the worst shit to you, but there's a part of you that still loves her. Love her. No matter what. And so you can understand, like, even though her mom was a crazy, jealous, psycho bitch, she still loved her fucking mom. But the hoe stood on business and wasn't fucking with her. Like I said, she ain't seen her mom since before the bitch went to prison, because she knows that her mom is mentally sick, and she knows her mom needs help. And it's like, I would always second guess myself if I want to tell my mom about my boyfriend that I have, or if I'm in college and I'm dating somebody. Like, I will always think twice. Like, this bitch damn near wanted me to kill myself for my high school boyfriend. How she gonna treat me if I'm in my room, So, but that was it was called A No Number. It was a good little razzle dazzle. You guys should watch it, even though we told you everything. whatever. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It's time for Into the Stars. It's in the stars. It's in the stars. It's in the stars. In my Strong J voice. If y'all know who Strong J is, you're too young to be watching this fucking podcast. All 30 of you. I decided to talk about chakras. Okay. So chakras. What exactly are chakras? Well, they originate from the ancient Indian spiritual traditions, okay? The Vedas, Tantra, and yoga traditions, specifically the Kundalini yoga, that's where they originate from. The chakras originate from, okay? They originate from the ancient Indian spiritual traditions. The Western only began to take interest in 19th and the 20th centuries. So when I mentioned like they originate from the Indian spiritual traditions, that was back in like the 1200 or 1700 to 1200 BC. So that was way before the 19th and 20th centuries. Like they've been on this shit. When I say Western literally steals everything, we steal everything, okay? Chakras regulate the flow of life and energy through the body, mind, and spirit. They're also seen as energy centers and that influence physical health, emotional well-being, and your mental clarity and spiritual growth. Okay, so there are 7 main chakras, and I will talk briefly about each one and explain ways to balance the chakras, starting at the base and work our way up to the crown, honey. So the first one is the root chakra. In Sanskrit, which is the ancient Indian, Hindu vocabulary, language. The Sanskrit word for the root chakra is Muladhara, which means the base, the root foundation, or the root base. Basically, that's, that's what that root chakra and whatever. So, the root chakra is located at the base of the spine. It's associated with the earth element, and their color is red, okay? This energy is associated with a sense of security, feeling grounded in yourself, and familial relationships. Mental signs that your root chakra is blocked: you'll be feeling lethargic, depressed, have a little bit of anxiety. Physical symptoms that your root chakra is blocked is you'll have pain in your intestines as well as your lower body, and things along that line. That's pretty much all it said. It was intestines and lower body. To find ways to work on your root chakra is just work on a sense of grounding in your feet or legs and your pelvic floor, so pelvic area. And like when I said grounding your feet and legs, just like walking outside, letting your feet touch the soil, letting your feet touch the earth, like that's like that. Taking walks barefoot in the dirt, shit like that. You can do stretches, squats. Just go to Google and, just Google ways to unblock your root chakra and shit like that will pop up. Okay, on to number 2. The second energy source, energy shit in your body. But yeah, so the second main one or whatever is the sacral chakra, also known as in Sanskrit Svadhisthana. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I just want you to know that I really be researching this shit for you guys. But anyways, this word is, and it means dwelling place of self in Sanskrit. And this chakra is located below the navel. So below the navel, like in your pelvic area, okay? That's where my fupa is, so I'm not gonna show y'all, but it's right there. Their element is water, the color is orange, and the energy is associated with pleasure, sexuality, manifestation, and emotions. Basically, sacral is like your sexual shit. But so symptoms of your sacral being imbalanced is you're feeling overwhelmed, confused about your emotions, addiction to pleasure, like you're like overly, and pleasure doesn't have to, like in this right here, when I say addiction to pleasure, that doesn't have to mean just sex. It can mean anything that you enjoy. Just the word pleasure. You can have pleasure with food, pleasure with sex. It could be a fucking nympho, you fucking fuckers. Or you can just have an addiction with like stuff like money, material things, anything, just an addiction to it. Addiction to the pleasure of that. Gambling, an addiction to whatever that pleasure is from whatever addiction is. That's a sign of your sacral being blocked or too open, whichever one. Uncontrolled libido is another symptom. Shame around your sexuality. So like how I don't really consider myself like bisexual. I'm like gay for play. But like if I'm like super just like DL about my shit, which I'm fucking totally not, because I love me too much to be on the DL, okay? But like, yeah, I guess download people that are a little ashamed or whatever, that's a sign of their sacral being a little blocked. But yeah, so shame around sexuality, difficulty expressing their creative self. That's another sign. Physical symptoms of your sacral being blocked and or too closed off is reproductive system is fucked with. Like it's hard for you to have, I don't want to say it's just hard for you to have babies, but just if your reproductive system is off, okay? Difficulty or having a urinary tract problems, that's also a magnitude of things. Lower back problems, joint issues, anemia, low energy, things like that. Those can be symptoms of your sacral being blocked and or like too closed off. To restore them, you can do affirmations. So affirmations, you can do affirmations for each and every chakra, but you will do them with that chakra in mind. For the sacral one, you'll do affirmations regarding the positivity of the sacral. Like, I have healthy emotions. I'm sorry, that's on top of my head, and I've been drinking Soko. But just like positive affirmations that has to do with that chakra. Okay, I'll give you another example later when I think about it. I don't think right now. You can use crystals and stones. There's a lot of crystal and stones regarding each chakra that you can use. You can meditate. And when you meditate for each chakra, when you meditate, you think of the color. So in this case, the sacral one is orange. So when you meditate, you'll think of that color orange flowing through your body, that energy flowing through your body, okay? Number 3, which happens to be my favorite. Well, yeah, the solar plexus and the heart and the pineal gland are my favorite chakras to look into, but whatever. Okay, solar plexus as the third energy, whatever, in our body, the main one, and it's also known as the Manipura, Manipura, which translates to city of jewels, okay, and is located, solar plexus is located in your upper abdomen between the navel and the rib cage. So under my titties, right here, baby, right here, okay. The element is fire and the color is yellow. They're associated with willpower, personal power, confidence, identity, and purpose. If your solar plexus is too closed or blocked off, the mental signs for that is you'll have control issues or feelings of unworthiness. For the physical signs of your chakra being blocked and or closed off, the signs are you'll have irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, sleep issues. There's a couple of these chakras if it's blocked off, or there'd be some of these are repeated. So I just want you to know that. Okay, so don't be like, oh my gosh, she said it already. Yeah, bitch, I know. Sleep issues and or acid reflux. Those are some of the issues that you would have physically if your solar plexus was either closed off or blocked. Okay, like I said, how for the sacral, you would meditate the orange. For the solar plexus, you would meditate the bright yellow, and you'll meditate that energy flowing through you. But you can also spend time in the sun, okay? Because why? The element's fire, the color is yellow. Why not? Just all blends together. So just spending time in the sun, getting that vitamin D and all of that can help with your solar plexus. So number 4, the heart chakra, also known as the anahata. It translates into unstruck, something, unstruck. But basically, I read that it means that something being able to beat without it having physical contact. So like the heartbeat, basically. But yes, that's located center chest near the aching, breaking heart. My heart don't break. The element is also fire and the color is green, and it's associated with love, compassion, connection, empathy. I feel like I'm such a heart. So it symbolizes balance, inner peace, and you can give or receive love. So that's basically whenever your heart is balanced, okay? You have inner peace, you give or receive love. Any mental issue, any symptoms of your heart chakra being imbalanced and or blocked is you have a hard time letting go of things, so you hold grudges really bad. Fear of commitment, jealousy, codependence. So fear of commitment, jealousy, codependence, and holding grudges. Those are signs of your heart chakra being blocked or closed off. Physical symptoms would be your immune system being weakened, meaning that you're more prone to having infections and allergies. Okay. Your chest and upper body has tension. You have respiratory issues, meaning bronchitis or asthma, things like that. And you have a regular shortness of breath. Shits. Meaning your fat ass is always out of breath. Okay. Also high and low blood pressure and heart palpitations. Damn, that's a lot of physical shits with the heart. But the things that you can do to help balance that, go to the doctor. I'm sorry. It was just too much medical shit. So go to the doctor, number 1. Get that medication for the blood pressure, honey. Get your heart palpitations checked. Make sure you actually have asthma and bronchitis. Shit like that. Make sure you go to the doctor. I'm not saying get on medication or things, but go to the fucking doctor. Go to somebody that has a degree in a doctor shit. But also, there's yoga poses you can do, which is called the cobra, the camel pose, the bridge camel pose. You can connect with nature, i.e. go outside, do selfless acts of kindness, constant self-care, green foods, kale, broccoli, journal, do a self-reflection, an emotional release, meaning allow yourself to be upset. Allow yourself, Angelina Jolie was the first person that ever had me think about doing that. I'm just saying. But just allow yourself to feel that negative emotion. Like whether it's sad, jealous, angry. Feel it, live in it, and get through it and move past it. Okay? Emotional release. Don't fucking suppress it, because suppressing it doesn't do shit but push it down. Okay, moving on. Number 5, the throat chakra, also known as Vishuddha. I don't know, but it means the most pure, the purest. Okay, it's located at the throat. The color is blue. Element is ether, which represents its expansive and limitless nature, which is like space. So I didn't like space, not space up above, but like space around. The limitless nature of that element, ether. Okay. You guys, associated with governing communication, speaking one's truth, self-expression, the mental symptoms of your throat chakra being broke or whatever, is like you being super shy, not being able to having fear of speaking up, basically, struggling to listen, excessive criticism, lying, gossiping, overly opinionated. Those are all ways. Physical not always all symptoms. And the physical symptoms is sore throat. Look, y'all, I don't have a sore throat. This doesn't apply to me. Okay, my voice is just gone because I laugh too much. I don't even talk. Shay, shut the fuck up. But yeah, sore throat, thyroid issues, ear problems, jaw pain. I don't got no jaw pain unless and I don't be doing that no more. So I don't have no jaw pain. Ear problems. I define ear problems. Shay says I can't hear. But that doesn't mean ear problems. Yoga poses that you can do to help unblock this throat chakra bullshit that you guys may have. Chin lock, downward facing dog, cobra pose. Do neck stretches. Okay, do okay. And practice communication. Try not to lie when you're talking to somebody. I'm just saying. Let's go to number 6. The third eye. Also known as the Ajna. which means to go beyond. I love that, don't you? I'm gonna name my kid that now. Ashna. Ashna, get your ass over here. No, that sounds like a sneeze. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, to go beyond. It's located at the center. The third eye is located at the center forehead between eyebrows. The element is light or sometimes ether. That's literally what it said. I'm just delivering the fucking shit. The color is indigo, which I think that's cute. I like that. I didn't know that third eye color was indigo. I knew a friend. Her dad used to supply me cocaine back in the day, but her name was indigo. It's more energy based than physical. I wrote that, so I guess whatever. It's associated with the psychic abilities, intuition, helping you gain inner clarity. The physical issues to knowing that your shit might be blocked is headaches, migraine, blurred vision, eye strain, sinus infections, insomnia. But the emotional symptoms is lack of clarity, not trusting intuition, paranoia, disorientation. And the way that you can balance these, your third eye, your pineal gland, is doing the yoga pose, child's pose, T.O.A.F.S pose, certain affirmations. In instance, this affirmation for this chakra can mean I am intuitive. Like, I just shit like that. Like, I am intuitive. Like, that goes with the third eye because they're associated with intuition. So, yeah. Aromatherapy, sleeping, and also journaling. But I do remember a while ago reading that like our pineal glands are calcified, meaning that like it was there at one point. Like our pineal gland was there. So I don't know if I believe 100% in the information of it being more physical, me being more emotional than physical. On to number 7, the final fucking chakra, which is the crown chakra, the bougie chakra. Okay, think it was a pineal gland that was a bougie chakra? No, baby, it's the crown chakra. That's the motherfucking bougie chakra. Also known as the Sahasrara in Sanskrit, but it translates to 1,000 petaled. 1,000 petaled is basically a lotus flower, which has 1,000 petals. I will get more into the flowers and the symbols season 3. I'm not getting into that right now. Where is it located? It's located at the top of your head, baby, where your crown should be. The color is either violet. Sorry, I didn't know if that was velvet or violet because the bitch can't write. Violet or white, or white. I couldn't find an element. Like, there's no element for crown. It's considered the spiritual chakra. It's the pure spirit and or universal consciousness. There's no fucking element. I guess it's above having an element. I don't fucking know. It represents divine awareness, inner peace, enlightenment. All of the above, bitch. You don't need nothing because you're fixed. You know everything. You are enlightened. I don't know which finger is the enlightened one, but bitch, you are enlightened. Excessive overthinking, your inability to shut off your brain, isolation, closed-minded approach to spirituality are all reasons and ways that your crown chakra can be blocked. There wasn't really a lot of information that I found on the crown chakra worth writing down and telling you guys, because I feel like once you reach the crown chakra, you really should be at your highest point of consciousness. and good. Like, you really shouldn't have like any like blocks or negative, like, and if you do, you should know what you should, like, you're supposed, like, you should already know what you need to do. So I feel like your crown chakra is like your most enlightened self, your most pure self. So I didn't really write too much on that, because how can you fix perfection, you know? But yeah, that's it. So that's the 7 chakras. Yeah, so season 3 we'll get more in depth of the crystals, the symbols and things like that. Like I said, the chakras come into play a lot when it comes to like meditation and spirituality and the kundalini stuff and the Kabbalah. Like, it's just it's a main source for a lot of shit. So I just wanted to kind of end season 2 on that. So season 3, you guys will kind of already have a crash course on the chakras, so I don't have to like go into a lot of that. But that was Into the Stars, and now we're gonna move on to, oh my god, it's my second favorite part of the podcast, where I, a free spirit, tell a tale. So I'm going to tell the time where I, Darnella Jean, in Texas, in my 20s, bleached and messed up my ex-boyfriend Michael's house, apartment. Okay, so what happened was, I had found out that Michael, we were together for like, we weren't together for long. We might have been together for like a year. I feel like not even a year. I feel like I fell in love fast, because the first time we did the nasty, oh, I needed to lock that down, baby. Okay. But I don't know. I can't remember what point of our relationship this was where I decided to trash his house, but I did find out that he had a girlfriend. So this is what happened. So my sister, I'm not going to say which sister, because this sister is a boss ass bitch, and I'm going to be like super big, and you know, but like my sister, y'all know my sister. Like, I know my sister, okay? My sister be with the shits. Think about it. She be like, but my sister be with the shits. So I found out that my sister used to stay in the same apartment complex as my boyfriend, who had just got that apartment through his aunt. Okay, so the apartment wasn't even in his name. All the more reason why I did it, because I knew it would have did more damage, because it's under his aunt's name. I was a savage, okay, guys. So I ended up, my sister, I found out he was cheating. I was at my sister's house, found out he was cheating, I needed to go to his house to do something. His girlfriend, the bitch, was there. So I'm like, I'm gonna pull up to this nigga house. Like, it's not like I had to drive far. I had to drive 2 seconds. He literally stays on the other side of the fucking parking lot. So my sister, my bougie sister, she like, no, bitch, I'm finna go with you. She ain't tell me not to go. She ain't tell me, DJ, don't do that. She hopped in my passenger side. It was like, bitch, I'm going with you. Because that's my motherfucking sister that y'all don't know. Like, y'all don't know that side of her. So we get over there. And the bitch was right there. The bitch was right there. She was like outside her car, but she was right there. I don't even know why I went over there. I can't tell you. But I know that I tried to hit her with my car. I did. I tried to hit the bitch with my car. I was pissed. I was upset. I was embarrassed. I was in love. It was just so good that it took me there. Amen. So I did try to hit the hole with my car. I missed. I was playing though. I wasn't trying. If I wanted to connect, I would have connected. But I didn't. Like, I didn't want to. I wanted to like have her do a little a little jump scare. I'm good for that. If you've been in a car with me long enough, I've done a little chicken. Like I play all day. But yeah, I did a little jump scare. My sister was like, no, don't fucking kill her. I'm like, I'm not gonna kill the bitch or whatever. So I ain't hit her. I drive off, whatever. So I'm like, I have to make an impact. So like, I need him to feel what I felt. So I'm like, I'm finna fuck up his apartment. So I knew when he had to go to work. The Michael. He used to work like a couple miles away from his apartment. And so I told my homegirl, my Salvadorian homegirl, I'll call her Samantha, but my Salvadorian bitch. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we finna pick up his friends on some let's schminoke. I know they at his crib. We gonna leave. I'ma make sure the door's left unlocked. We gonna go smoke them out, drop them niggas off wherever the fuck, and we're finna go back to the crib. And my business. So we get to the house, we smoke, whatever. I wasn't a smoker back then. I probably was a smoker back then. I stopped smoking weed a long time ago, so I don't know. But I know we did kick it. And I was like, okay, well, we gonna take y'all wherever, but I need the door to stay unlocked. So, rest in peace to, I think his name was DeAndre. What's his name, DeAndre? Okay, just edit this because I don't want you to think I remember that. Rest in peace to Michael's homeboy. He just died. But he was like, I ain't trying to leave his door unlocked. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I got it. Like, I ain't me. I got it. He was already knowing I was on some bullshit and he didn't want to leave the door open. But I'm like, just don't fucking lock the door. Like, I got it. I'm going to drop y'all off. I'm like, I got this shit. Like, what am I going to do? I ain't me. He like, bitch, that's the problem. But yeah, so I didn't. So we dropped him off. We kicked it. So we get back to the house. Boo, boo, boo. I'm like, we had Bleach. We had bats. So I'm like, my boyfriend at the time loved his hats. Right? He loved it. He loved hats. He loved his hats. So I bleached all his hats and all his jeans. And a lot of his shirts. I don't think I did none of his shoes. I should have, but I didn't. I don't know why. I would just focus on his hats. Bleached all his shit. So my homegirl, right? She's like, bitch. She had the bleach in her hand. I'll never forget this shit. She had the bleach in her hand. She's like, before I do this, Darnella, DJ, because they call me DJ, are you finna go back to this nigga? I'm like, no, F him. Whatever, just do it. Come on. She gets the dumping bleach all over the carpet, the couch. I take a bat to the dishes, to the wall. We ruined this man's house because he ruined my heart chakra. So I did what I needed to do. But yes, we messed up his whole crib. And you know, Dominique, I'm sorry, well, he passed, so R.I.P. Dominique. He fucking told on me the second, but that's his homeboy, so I get it. But he told us because when he went, you could smell the bleach in the parking lot. That's how much bleach we use. You know what this fucker had the nerve to do? To call the fucking police on me. Like I was fucking stupid. And try to tell me to pull up to his apartment to grab something. And you know what I did? I pulled up to my sister's house, parked my car at my sister's parking lot, and walked over and saw 2 police cars over there. But I ended up going back to him. We still loved each other for another 10 years. So it is what it is. But that's just something that I did in my past. Okay. So that's it. That's all. I had such a great time filming this. This whole season has been exhilarating, has been super therapeutic, and has been fun. I've learned some things about myself. I've learned some things about others. I've learned some things about the shit I've been researching, and I don't take anything for granted. And I'm excited for season 3. We have so much in store for season 3. I'm so happy with my production, my fucking my brother, my cousins, my best friend, Effie. I'm just so grateful for the people that really appreciate what I'm doing and give me pointers every week and just give me that just is helping with this podcast on a personal level. Nothing goes unnoticed. And when I blow up, I'm cashing all y'all out for sure. But I'm ready to go. I'm intoxicated, craving something sweet, plus the fucking turkey leg. Okay, so I love you. I live for you. I'm so happy that we're done with season 2, and I can't wait for season 3. It just always know